What's up, guys? Another beautiful day out. Check it out. You know it's gonna be a nice Christmas Eve when you got this going on outside. The fact that it looks like this on Christmas Eve, welcome to Charleston. Anyways, what's up, guys? So, last night before I went to bed, I saw a couple of posts, and a lot of people feel like they're being ignored. They feel like they got no one out there, and I touched on this a little bit in a previous video, but I didn't really go into full depths. Well, I got good news and more good news. Lucky for you, that's good you're noticing you feel alone. Here's why. If you are around friends, and I'm not even going to call them friends, acquaintances, and you feel like you're not heard, you feel like you're getting put down, you feel like everything you say just bothers them, there's two sides to that coin. One, it could be you're just around the wrong people. I don't know any other way to say that. You are just hanging out with people who are just keeping you down and you're holding yourself back. Or two, it's life, baby. People are doing their own things. You can't be so self-centered in your mind, your ego, and again, I'm going to say this first so no one feels offended, because I'm not here to offend anyone. I'm just giving you the truths that I know of things that I've experienced, and everyone's situation is completely different. But in most cases, when it comes to that, when people feel ignored to that extent of depression, it's either the people that they are with or they are causing it themselves because they are wrapped up in their ego. And again, everyone has a different life onto how they are the way they are now. That is the truth of the matter. But another truth to that is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to sit around and expect things to change when you're not willing to make the change yourself? It doesn't work like that. We have it in our minds when we're in our ego that we come first to everything. Our reality matters the most, and that's not the case. I know it seems like I'm putting you down, but I'm really not. I'm just giving you something no one has probably had the courage to say to you. And sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes you need to go through these experiences to learn a lesson. I learned that Ralph or Paul from Infinite Waters. Check him out. He's a really cool guy. He's down to earth. I think he's funny. But he put in perspective, sometimes you go through things just to get the lesson. Because honestly, we're all here for a purpose. I don't care what anyone says. I refuse to believe that I was born to work a 9-to-5 job. You know, buying a house that only my pet stays in. My cat lives in my house more than me. That's just the fact of the matter. And I'm just tired of the cycle. And I'm here giving you guys these words to help me break this cycle. Because first off, we have to have this thing I call a universal perspective, where we look out of our ego, outside of us, and look as a whole at what we really want. And at the end of the day, like I say in almost all my videos, we all just want a happy life. And we can get it, but we got to be self-efficient, be aware, conscious of everything that's going around of us. But back to the point, if you're feeling alone, it comes to those two reasons. Now, another reason could be that, honestly, your words. You have to be really, really careful. I know, like, I really can't emphasize this enough. Your word choice matters. Because people will perceive you how you say. I literally used to, when a girl would say, or anyone would say, I'm ugly, I'd be like, stop that. Even to a guy. Stop that. You're not. You're fucking beautiful. Handsome. Whatever the fuck you want to be called. No one is ugly. You are attractive to somebody. But you're not going to get anybody until you find yourself attractive. And you know how you do that? You get in yourself. I really am saddened that a lot of people feel like there's no one out there for them. Because I used to feel exactly the same way. I had a nice childhood. I can't say anything bad about it. You know, there are things that I wanted, but I got what I needed. And I can say that confidently now. And I had 18 years by myself, because I have a sister, but I live with just my mom. It was nice. 18 years to myself, pretty much. And, you know, as a kid, you don't have these thoughts as you get older. When they say a year makes a difference in wisdom and knowledge, it really does. It changes your whole perspective. So, in this time where you're feeling lonely, it's actually a good thing. And here, let me break it down for you. When you feel lonely, you have no one to hear but yourself and silence. They say silence is a bad thing. Silence is not a bad thing. Silence is where you get all your clarity. It's where you are with yourself. You have no outside opinions messing with your higher connection to yourself in the state. Granted, when a lot of us are by ourselves, we can't face who we are as people because we don't want to. Who's thinking about, like, accepting who they really are between the ages of, like, since you're born to 18? We're thinking about partying, go to college, getting fucked up, getting bitches. We getting money in nature. I'm getting money, nature, get money. Nah. But no, you take everything happens for a reason. I've really come to learn that you set up things for yourself because you know why you come here. And I'm gonna get on that on another video. But you set up, you do your choices for reasons, whether you're conscious of it or not, because you know what you want. You're just not accepting what you want yet, because when you're comfortable where you are, it's easy and you become stagnant. We are not meant to be a stagnant species. We are meant to always grow, evolve, be better. And right now, we're being very stagnant and stuck in old ways. So, for those who are feeling lonely, back to my point, sorry, take this time of loneliness and use it as a time to reflect and see what you really want. What makes you happy? And I can say this because I'm still going on my journey, that when you pick to heal yourself and pick yourself over others, your happiness, you're gonna be alone for a while. But you know what? I promise you, when you come out of it, and I am living proof of that, because every day I'm like trying to live what I say to you guys, that you will come up happier, you will attract more people who are good for you, you will attract that one person who's good for you because you're living your life. I know for a fact one time I was out dancing when I used to go partying for like hardcore. I met a girl and she was like one of the best things, and I didn't realize that till it was too late. Life lesson. But pretty much when you do what you love, you attract what you love. So take this time and the things I've said to you, and for those who still feel lonely, and again, I don't know everyone's experience, and I'm sorry if for where you are, but I'm not sorry for my words, because I've experienced it. Everyone has experienced loneliness to the utmost in some way, shape, or form. Everyone has had an addiction in some way, shape, or form. We've all been through this shit. But take this time to reflect on what you really want, and do you, baby. That's all I can say. Anyways, love you guys. Have a good day. Peace. Happy Christmas Eve.